pass me by like they are in a dream. So many voices clash inside the data stream. Within the static, I know I'm not alone. In a world of color, I see it monochrome. City lights, but something's missing in their tone. My mind is numb, life as a techno light. I know this world is not my home. Me by like they are in a dream. So many voices clash inside the data stream. Within the static, I know I'm not alone. In a world of color, I see it monochrome. This world is not my home. Electromagnetic space, I need some room to breathe. The undercity calls to clear my circuitry. And as I travel downward from old Tokyo, I trade a world of color for one of monochrome. And still people pass me by, living in a dream. So many voices scream inside the data stream. Within the chaos, I know I'm not alone. In this world of color, we see in monochrome. City lights, but something's missing in their tone. There's more to this life as a techno light. When I know this world is not my home. I see you on the ground.
It's your man, Poon Anders, your Texas caster and hype master, joining you here live from the V-Respawn studio with my boy Stealth Shampoo. Stealth Shampoo, what do we got going on today?
What's up, guys? We are going to be watching two best of fives of some of the finest Echo Arena gameplay that the high school VR league could possibly bring you guys. We have the players already queued up. They're playing for some big prizes, like these prizes that Poon Anders sent to me on my phone. We have first place, 3 players on each team, and each of them will get 3 6-month Viveport Infinity membership codes, a Quest 2 64 gig, an Antlion Mod Mic wireless, a bunch of Nexus Link stuff, a Space Slurpees game key, pistol whip, and a Cloudhead swag bag. That's a lot of stuff for first place.
Among other things, right? And we're going to be watching El Pride take on Concord Carlisle very, very soon. They are loaded up and ready to go, and they're getting warmed up as fast as they possibly can because Pesca's like, we got to go. So they're going to go. We're going to do a best of 5 for them today. And then also we're going to have Buenaparte going up against Pasco down in the lower bracket, as you saw there on our bracket pitch. But while we get ready for them to get going, let's talk a little bit about Draper Hero Institute. Draper Hero Institute is a nonprofit organization that provides applicable and modern resources for future entrepreneurs globally. So if you have an idea and you want to work on something with them, give them a contact. Let them know what you got to do. Show them your business plan, right? Right? You've worked with these guys before.
Yeah, they're in actually south of San Francisco on the peninsula. They got a very nice facility over there for entrepreneurs and people who are working on the technology of the future or whatever cool idea you might have.
As long as it's extra cool. Speaking of extra cool, this is all put on by the High School Heroes Esports League. Check them out at hsvrleague.com. You can also go to chat.hsvrleague.com to get to the Discord. If you are a person that's in high school and you don't currently have a team, well, check them out and you can figure out how you can get yourself a team. And they'll walk you through that process and you can join in the next season. This is only season 1. We had a preseason before this. That was more like a shakedown. This is season 1, and we're going to start doing a fall and spring season kind of rotation every year. So, yeah, and there's lots of opportunities for other people to get involved. Like if you have like an AV team, you know, being able to produce like with us in our studio here, little updates for your own school of how your team is doing. It'd be fun stuff. hsvrleague.com right now is has 18 schools across 12 states. So they got a lot going on right now, and it's all come down to just these 4 teams we're going to be seeing today and watch them get into their match and get playing. You want to talk a little bit about our one of our sponsors, Viveport?
Oh yeah, Viveport. They got games for as low as what is it, $8.99 a month if you pay for a year. That is just an absolutely insane amount of. That's cheaper than most games on any other place you can get them. And you'll have access to Viveport's entire library. Pretty much any headset.
Any headset. It's not region locked. It's all across the world. It's a global platform. You can play anytime, anywhere. And for only $8.99 a month if you get a whole year in advance. And they are doing 6-month subscription key giveaways in the chat. So make sure you follow along the chat and look out for Cutie Pop asking questions. And he'll be able to get you in on that one.
Cutie Pop has apparently delegated question asking to me, and so I have to come up with VR trivia. But he also said I was allowed to ask other strange things to get yourself Viveport keys. And also,
who was the first world champion in Sprint Vector, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. Who knows who that could possibly be?
Yeah. Well, let's also talk about our sponsor, Nexus Link, who actually have a whole bunch of stuff in the first place prize package, a whole bunch of equipment for the players that are going to play. These guys actually make really high-end gaming equipment that's really great for streaming video games to other devices across 5 gigahertz band, AC 1750. Very hard to do if you don't know what you're doing, but these guys make it plug and play. As Cutie Pop and you have said repeatedly, it is Karen-proof. Their equipment. So be sure to check them out and check out their brand of gaming bridges. Their official copy here is they provide networking alternatives that deliver supercharged internet to your gaming PCs, VR headsets, and more. With their wireless gaming bridge, you no longer have to choose between a powerful internet connection and a truly wireless VR experience. Visit nexuslinkusa.com to learn more. All right, we are moments away from getting into this match. Let's take a look about how we got here. We had El Pride versus Concord Carlisle. It's coming up right now. But El Pride had beat out Buena Park. And Pasco and Concord Carlisle, there was a 2v3 situation. It was kind of ugly. They had to put in some subs because there was like sportsmanlike conduct issues. It was not a pleasant situation for all those involved. But Concord Carlisle will be going up against El Pride right away. El Pride actually contains some pros that have been playing this game for much longer. So I'm curious to see how this is going to work out. As you can see, Buena Park was able to take out the Rangers. We broadcast that match. And Pasco was able to take out DHS. They were able to get their third player online and really came back with a lot of rage almost. And Buena Park and Pasco have played each other before, and Buena Park has really stepped up their game, so that could go any way. So I'm really excited to see what that happens after this match. I told him I had money on the match and that I could you bet on, and I said both. Am I doing it right? Is that how you do it?
Oh, I didn't know we were taking bets because I personally
Oh, dang,
want to
Ryan, Mozzie. Oh, this is not even fair.
That's stacked.
When
That's stacked.
When it's names that
I think you know who I would choose.
When it's names that I know from the old Pro League days.
Oh my God, they're already out of the gate, tossing it back. I think.
And they're showboating. Ouch.
There's just no way to block that. How do you block? You have one person on goal, two people already within the bubble. I mean, I was gonna say I didn't know we were placing bets, but I think you know who I would have bet on for this match because they're already coming in with 2 points in 11 seconds. That's deadly.
And nothing we could call anything short of pure brutality. They are already lined up. Even though the joust advantage was on Concord Carlisle, they're just
oh my God,
just sailing them in. Ooh.
Yeah, that's 5 points in what, the first 15 seconends? I mean, they're averaging 3 points.
Yeah, so El Pride contains members of a team known as Joker, and they're a pro team. They've won championships. They're actually used to playing 4v4. 3v3 is actually not super difficult for them. Oh, we lost our feed there for a minute. What happened? There we go.
Pesky clipping through the wall here. Pesky the cameraman as Concord Carlisle are trying to get the clear here. Just getting bumped back and forth. Oh my God, is that shot going to go in?
Not
quite.
Yeah, that's classic Mozzie. Mozzie and Ryan both are very good at that. Watch how quick and just strong their passes are. They know exactly where their teammates are going to be at all times, but they also know where your team is going to be. So if you're going to try to throw that disc and clear it, they already know where you're going to do. They're anchored so that they can throw themselves in that direction and intercept it. So you've got to think steps ahead of them, which is very difficult. They were one of the first teams to do this. Like it used to be in the very beginning of the game that everybody played what they called kid soccer, and that's where everybody would rush to where the disc was. Then people who got a little smarter would say, no, I'm going to go to where the disc is going to be, right? And people got really good at that. Now, they were one of the first people to get really good at, we're going to go where you're going to be because you can't touch the disc if we're where you are.
Yeah, look at that. These guys they're not only going to where the disc is going to be, but they're going there so quickly. We're looking at 10 points in 75 seconds. I mean, this is just insane. It's Concord Carlisle's. This is their joust advantage, and somehow El Pride is getting to the disc as fast as they are, and they're 10 times the distance away.
Yeah, Cynide's here. He's like, are we back in time? What's happening right here? yeah, a little bit. Yeah, Mozzie and Ryan doing what they do. Firebird, obviously, no stranger to the game anyway, but, I mean, technically he can hang out in the tubes. I mean, Mozzie and Ryan can handle it. No offense to Concord Carlisle. It's just that's who these guys are and how they've been doing it for a while. Beautiful stop from Pyromaniac, though. I'm sure that's got them going. See if they step up their game. Now, this is another thing we know about video games in general, esports in general. Wow, long shot off of the barrier. But this is something, like I said, we know about esports in general, that the way you get good is playing teams that are impossibly difficult. So Concord Carlisle, if they aren't able to win this match, and I don't suspect they will be able to, they'll go down, and because it's double elimination, they'll go down to the losers bracket and have to play who wins between Buena Park and Pasco. And the thing is having played against El Pride and gaining that experience, that actually might make them way tougher to deal with.
Yeah, you're gonna know if they lose this one who's gonna be.
What?
I can't even get a word in that.
No,
How did they just steal it
I
out of
thought I
their hand
accidentally-
there and get it a 3-point
I
run?
thought I accidentally pressed an instant replay button. I didn't understand how that happened so fast.
I think the person who grabbed the disc on Concord just got stunned, stolen, and then sunk into the net.
Well, watch them. Watch how they launch. Look at them on the bottom right map. That's how that's happening. So those guys aren't even. I mean, this is what happens in the pro leagues right now. People don't even use like the boost anymore. They don't hold on to the launcher and the tubes. They can go faster themselves, which is really funny because way back in the day, Eclipse had actually pioneered that move, and they held it in their back pocket should they ever end up playing a match where they were outgunned. They called that their nuclear option, and they were holding their back pocket, and they weren't ever going to have to pull it out and use it. And then now it's like common, like everybody does it all the time now.
It's unbelievable. That was a 28-meter throw distance. I mean, as an American, I have no idea what 28 meters is, but that's got to be somewhere near 80 feet, right?
Oh yeah,
That's quite the throw.
at least they got rid of it. Okay, it'd been really hilarious if it bounced in. But the it's an uphill battle. But the good news is that these guys are seniors, so they won't be playing in following seasons. They'll be passing the
That's
torches. They may be coaching future players though, so that could be a problem.
These guys are going to go to a good college. They're going to be able to stick this on their resume and find a college with a VR program. Actually, when I went to San Francisco State, they were starting up a VR program right as I left. Maybe if any of the L Pride guys want to go to San Francisco State and carry on the legacy, they could do that as they get a quick 21-0, activating the mercy rule at 20 points. How long was that?
That cannot feel
3
good.
minutes?
I don't know. I would love to see the possession time because that would actually tell you how long it is. But yeah, that could not feel good.
Yeah, that was. I mean,
So
let's be honest.
everybody
This
who's
is what it
watching-
would look like.
Go down and make a sandwich.
Yeah. If me and Poonanners and then one other random one of our friends played together against El Pride, the same result
Oh, I lost
would
you.
occur. Oh, it's okay. I went to go get the mail. That joke worked on Sunday on the last cast, but it doesn't work on a Friday. People really do get mail on Fridays.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean, they do get mail on Fridays. Depending on where you live. I mean, Amazon comes on Sunday.
They do sometimes. They can show up within 2 hours, which
Yeah.
is about as fast. The El Pride guys, they might, if they ever wanted to work for Amazon, might be some of the fastest Amazon delivery men the world has ever seen, because these guys are just speeding all over the map. I think the amount of time that the disc was actually on their side of the map must have been in the 5 to 10 second range, which is pretty good. Hard to score when the
Oh.
disc isn't on that side, in my opinion.
Let's watch this bottom right. We'll watch El Pride launch. Just the speed difference, over double what's happening there. They're so fast, and they have a guy already in place who's going to get there probably before anybody else. Yeah, they already got two guys directly on the disc. Cameraman isn't catching it, but the mini-map does. Nice catch by Pyro, who goes for the clear, and no one is there. That is one benefit of them playing 3v3 is they don't have a fourth guy playing midfield. So that does at least get them the clear for all the good it's going to do them, but I know that's going to make them feel good. Oh, he could have actually caught that, threw it right past him. Then again, the depth perception when you're looking at it in 2D can be very difficult. This is what makes VR so great, is depth perception is something you actually get to have.
Oh my God, that's a shot that they've been practicing. I mean, that was from a really wide angle, so you can really.
Mozzy's got good aim. Mozzy's been at it for a minute.
Yeah, that's just clean. There's no way to stop that. It was just free. Just a clean shot around the shield, and now we're back on the Concord Carlisle joust. Let's see if the El Pride guys can steal it from him. This is actually going to be on their side once again, which is a very rare sight from we seen in the last game. Concord Carlisle does have a lot of time to at least stage a comeback, if not get a point, because this is a best of 5.
They're just slapping it around now. I thought he was going for like one of those long bounce shots, but it seems like they're just kind of slapping it around. Like that didn't even feel like a legitimate attempt.
Yeah.
I feel
Not quite off the backward there.
Are they toying with them? That's not cool, guys. Oh.
This is the longest period of time we've seen without a goal so far, to be completely honest.
Yeah, it's like, look, if you're feeling bad and you want to give them a chance, make one of your guys stay in the tube. See what happens.
Play the 2v3. Oh, that's just a steal. Ozzy could have actually just walked that one straight in, but they're just passing it back without a dink
What
right
is
there.
going
I think
on?
that was completely on purpose.
Now they're having a laugh because I've never seen those guys miss that backboard shot before.
Yeah. No, that's a shot that I don't miss. That was absolutely point blank. They're just tossing it back and forth at this point.
In early days in the pubs, I would do this. If it was clear that we outclassed another team, we wouldn't go super hard on them. We would just sort of take our time and give them time to actually do something. It's the same thing I would do in Mario Kart when I play against nieces and nephews. Like, I stop drifting. I don't do, like, any of my moves. I was like, you know what? I'm going to dial it back a little. I'm not going to let you win, but I'm like, I'm going to at least make it fun for you.
Close. Yeah, we're not going to bombard them with 3 red shells, like, right from behind.
Just all the red shells. 3 red shells, lightning, everything I've been storing up.
Didn't grab the puck right there off of the bat, but that might be because Carlisle has figured out to just clear it as soon as possible. But that's still going to be
a launch quick
second goal.
If they're using the launch tube instead of just doing regrab boosting as fast as they possibly can to get to that disc and just launch it, then they're kind of SOL. I don't think the launch tube will get them there. Yeah, they're using the launch tube, and I don't think that'll get them there fast enough. There are 3 stacking on it, so if they could regrab off each other, but I mean, they're just barely getting there at the exact same time. It's just not going to work.
Oh, that's easy. That's clean. Ozzy has not missed a shot that hasn't been a joke shot. They're just sinking them in right
Look
there.
at
9
Mozzie,
points away.
20 points. Oh, okay, Mozzie, we get it. You're really good. Now stop it. Play left-handed.
To see if these players are also absolutely insane playing with their not dominant hand.
Yeah, they're just not getting there fast enough. So here's the thing too, they're using the launch tube, right, which is not going to get them the speed they need, but they would have an opportunity if they would just boost off of each other. So, you have 3 guys lined up. The guy in the front grabs the ring, pushes off of it. Then as soon as he does that, the guy behind him goes, and then the guy at the third in line pushes as well. They wouldn't even need a regrab to get to the disc first and then just throw it down the ramp. You don't even want to throw it straight. 100% don't throw it straight. You try to get it down that ramp. Or if you see them coming down the straight middle, try to drop it down the side if you can. But 100% don't even give them a chance. I mean, you see this in the professional leagues with 4v4, that you don't get a lot of this rushing the guys that have joust advantage with everyone. You don't rush with the entire team anymore because they're ready for you when you do that. It's kind of a blitz, right? So it can only see how they're launched up first. They don't even use the launch tube. Instead, they just regrab off each other and they just get there way quick.
Shout out to cameraman Pesky right there for showing the actual pro strats. My God, they make it from one side of the map to the other to save the disc and clear it out because they're just constantly regrabbing off each other and going at just absurd speeds.
Dude, I remember so long ago, back when people were really concentrating on the regrab boosting. And I think it was our boost and clear, I think is what people were saying. And Lemming from Eclipse was 100% saying, no, boost and clear is not the future. You need to hold on to the disc. It's all about possession. The more you hold on the disc, the more you control it. Stop with the boost and clearing. And then people started getting so fast with the boost and clearing that I'm like, well, when you can boost really quickly, is it a clear or is it a pass to someone that will be there eventually?
Pass to someone who will be there in half a second because I want to know the time it takes, the exact 428 milliseconds it takes El Pride to get from one side of the map to the other because they're just blasting out of these tubes. If you watch the minimap in the bottom right,
I'm telling you, that's not even their full speed.
On midfield.
They're not even going.
That's going to be a shot. Oh, just grazed the top of the shield there, but just grabbing it off the backboard. That's going to, once again, I think, activate the mercy rule, and they're going to be up 2-0 in the best of 5.
You want to come back to cameras for just a second as we talk about Mozzie running out the points, Ryan grabbing some. Let's let Firebird do some shooting,
Yeah, it's looking pretty clean across the board. There's not really a weak link. All these guys are insanely fast. I want to see average speed. just on this team because it has to be faster. They're just their average speed, even when they're holding still, faster than when you just use a boost.
It's not even a number that we track. We track how fast the disc goes when it goes in, but that would be an interesting thing to track is that whenever the defending team, the team that doesn't have joust advantage, when they touch the disc, just telling you how long it took them to touch that disc or their average speed of how long it took them, how fast they were going when they touched it. That's an interesting stat. Get on it, Ready, Don.
Yeah. At this point, I would give Conquer the disc in the tube because they're losing it when it's just, barely in front of their tube. They need super joust advantage where they have to start with it in hand
Well, they
and
need
a
to
guy
boost off each
spawning in
other.
middle field.
So what it is that they're just riding as a chain out of the boost tunnel, right? And the thing is if the guy in second, as soon as that boost ring goes, it's at full speed, right? And he pulls off that guy. So the third person's still holding on him, and he pulls off, and he's able to get enough speed that he could get to the disc first. And the other two guys behind him could actually re-grab and try to run down, while the guy who's in third, who's now running at top speed, grabs the disc and just chucks it either left or right if he sees them coming dead on. You're not going to have a lot of seconds to see them coming at you. Oh, he's doing ducking. Mozzie's showing us Z-axis play. That's right. The game does track you in 3 dimensions. So if you duck in real life, your character actually drops vertically. If you jump in real life, he'll move up vertically. Famously so, Lemming played in the very beginning upside down, so his character did the opposite of those things. When he ducked from your perspective, he went up. And when he jumped from your perspective, he went down. It's actually how I got a game-winning, one of the first on-camera game-winning shots. Which is a famous Twitter photo of him jumping like 4 feet in the air to make a shot on a 6'9" goalie. Everybody's taking shots at the goal.
I remember the shot. All right, can conquer Carlisle. Literally get a point. They're winners in my book. If they can somehow just yeet it across the field and score.
Oh yeah.
3 points just one time. So this isn't right now. It's a 45-0.
That's what I'd be
tallying
going
up
for.
all the match results.
It's like, let's just be as chaotic as possible and just get 1 point. We need 1 point.
Gotta put something on the board here.
Just
so
stacked
at least
up in the
we can
tube with the
say we tried.
regrabs. Stacked up in the tube with the regrabs and just not even touching it. There we go. They're all stacked up there. Oh, no, that clear almost worked out for them. Then again, El Pride was actually ready with their stack and regrab. They were ready to fly down, but they're on point. They watched where things are going, and they saw it was unnecessary, so they just abandoned that, went for the disc, tossed it in for the 6.
Was that a self pass off of the wall right there? I saw from Mosey.
Probably. There's a lot
just
of self-passing.
Self pass off the wall and then grab and then shoot it in.
There's a lot of self-passing in Echo because one of the things is that people get focused on who's holding the disc and what you're doing with it, right? So if you throw it, all of a sudden your average player will lose focus on you because they're too busy focused on the disc. So you can do that and then have it pass it to yourself. So now they overshoot and you've got the disc. You don't have to worry about them. You do see a bit of that. Very early on, Eclipse had pioneered the concept of playing the players, not playing the disc. And so they would do like man-on coverage, or they would just try to make sure that there was no way for the other team to actually pass the disc if they wanted to, and that could actually help them. Famously so, when the other team just wanted to crowd around the goal and not play man-on coverage with them, they would just run the clock down once they were in the lead.
Oh, real quick, Cutie Pop in the Twitch chat. Anyone want a Viveport code? Do you have any idea how many hundreds, if not thousands, of games are on Viveport? You guys in Twitch chat probably want that Viveport code. It's pretty cool.
Well, especially if you can win one for free, man. I mean, you can't beat free.
Huge pass by intercept by Mosey, just like you want to intercept that Viveport code from Cutie Pop.
So Cutie Pop's wanting us to ask a question, a trivia question. Let's see. What was the last game that... God, I forgot their name. Insomniac. What was the last game that Insomniac made for an Oculus headset?
Oh, I know this one.
I know you do.
As a hint for you guys out there in the chat, it is not the Unspoken.
It is not Unspoken. That's correct.
I wish the Unspoken released on Quest. It's perfect for Quest as far as the controls go, and a game like the Unspoken still has not been made to this day.
It needs a rebalance, though, and they just don't really have time for it.
Yeah.
Not since Sony bought them, which made Tim really happy.
Oh yeah. Congratulations to Tim, our friend over at Radio Talk. But man, that game 1v1, beautiful music, balancing questionable at times, but so much fun. Even when I got my just absolute face destroyed by Charizard. Or like
Artemis,
or
not
any of those
for
guys.
VR, for Oculus, and it's specifically the Oculus Home Store. Because Sony bought them, I believe. Well, I mean, Sony actually wanted them for Spider-Man, but it's possible that Sony got them to make PSVR games too. I don't know. But I do know that the last game they made for the Oculus Home Store, yeah. Which they made 2, so it's literally the latest one.
That is true. Anyway, Unspoken, a lot of fun. Highly underrated game. Too bad it just came out a little too early.
That's how I met Nikki. I met Nikki in Oakland at an unspoken tournament. I am Oakland. Intel Extreme Masters.
I think we were also at Oculus Connect 4 together, but we didn't know each other at the time.
Yeah, I did. I didn't know you at the time. I had Nerdburglar. Shout out to Nerdburglar introducing me to people I'm supposed to know, but I don't. Stormland. Oh, we have a winner. Artemis. Artemis guessing the Stormland as Mozzie sinks .17. Stormland is correct. I enjoyed Stormland.
I played a little bit of it. I never actually completely finished it. But
I played through once or twice. I think you have to play through a few times in order to technically beat it. I played through once or twice, and then I watched a video of what the real ending was. So I was like, okay, that's all I needed. I didn't want to commit that much time to it.
the IK in that game was absolutely ridiculous, though. That
well,
was another beautiful
the
game.
art
Already had done
direction
the top
too.
tier studio.
Insomniac artists are just the absolute best.
Carla, you guys got to get a point on board here. They're absolutely going to clear it. Ryan going to send that right down the tunnel.
Come on, Ryan. Just give him the disc. Just let him make a point.
Well, let him get a point
here.
here.
It's the least you could do. I mean, you guys.
Or we just get 3 points to clear it out.
You guys are NBA players playing against high schoolers. I mean, it's the least you could do.
They are also high schoolers playing against high schoolers.
There are high schoolers who are in the NBA. Like, it happens. But I'm saying,
happened? That's crazy.
Yes. Well, I mean, they stop. They basically drop out. But yeah, they used to have rules against that, and then people just stopped caring.
Well, that's gonna be a 61-0 best of 3 L Pro. You know, I wish you told me earlier, Pooh, as we were placing bets, because my bet would have turned out just fine. 61-0.
All right, get back on the cameras. Here after this win, I believe that is it. It was best of 5, and we are done. There's no reason to play round 4 of 5. They're just it's out of his mind.
I feel like it would go the same. L Pride would win with either 20 or 21 points, or actually 22 if they went to 19. Then is that even possible?
There's an 8-man scene in a while.
Will you add the numbers together?
Dude, oh man, so many numbers. Now they're all playing on one team. So now it's going to be Mozzie versus everybody. I don't know. I don't know what they were doing. Like, they've already won 3 rounds. But yeah, I see them like swapping teams back and forth. And that would actually be funny. 5 people versus Mozzie to see what happened. I'd watch that. I mean, Mozzie would lose.
I feel like Mozzie would be able to get it. I don't think he'd win, but he'd get a couple points.
Yeah, he would at least get on the board, I think. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how that affects our bracket, which, I mean, we already know how it affects the bracket, but it's something to look at.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be going over to losers here. And that is going to be Buena Park versus Pasco. And the winner of that is going to face Tucker Carlisle. I know how double elimination brackets work.
That is correct. Concord Carlisle, this is their first elimination. So they were going to end up playing the winner between Buena Park and Pasco. God, that could be anybody's game. Like, if I had not watched Buena Park play this season, I would have said Pasco. But having watched them play against Duffer, the Rangers, I was like, I mean, it's very, very similar to how Pasco plays. And I was like, I don't know. It could go any way. Maybe a slight favor to Pasco just for, like, time played in Echo. But I don't know, man. That's a tough one to call. And I'm not going to be the one to call it. But we will do the shot calls for it here on the show when we come back. But before we go, let's talk a little bit more about Draper Hero Institute. As we had said before, Draper Hero Institute is a nonprofit organization that provides applicable and modern resources for future entrepreneurs globally. Stealth, you've worked with them, right?
Yeah, Tim Draper runs the Draper Hero Institute, or at least he's the mastermind behind it. And if you guys want to check him out, draperhero.org. There's tons of opportunities for entrepreneurs. Maybe you're starting your own little business, or maybe you have some cool idea to get it run through the ringer, because startups fail more often than they don't, and they can set you up for success.
Yes, and then while we're here, shout out to all of our partners that help us put together the prize packages for this. That would be Cloudhead Games, Starcade Arcade, V Respawn doing here in the production side, VR Esports Brazil, who are simulcasting in Portuguese right now, Antlion Audio, Fix Music, providing all of the licensing for the music today, Viveport and Nexus Link, obviously, and finally but not least, Live, your old stomping ground, right?
That's true. I do work at Live. We do mixed reality stuff, and we did sponsor one of the teams in the High School VR Esports League. So you guys can check out Live on Steam. We have an iOS app now, too. So if you want to do mixed reality using an iPhone and Quest, you can check that out.
That
at
works?
.tv/mobile.
Sometimes. Maybe. I don't know.
Pretty cool.
I don't know. All right. Well, again, I am Poonanners. This is Stealth Shampoo. That's your name, right? DJ Nikki
from
Stealth Shampoo. That's right. We'll be right back with this next match, which should be coming up very, very shortly. We'll take a very, very small break. I believe we have some water to drink. Does that sound about right?
I for sure have some water drink.
Oh, and we are back. It's your man, Pooh Nanners, your Texas caster and hype master, joined by Stealth Shampoo, Nikki from Stealth Shampoo. Nikki, I hear you've got yourself a prize list you want to read out for us.
Yeah, the people have sent me the prize list. Apparently, we have a lot of giveaways happening. Cutie Pop just gave away a Viveport Infinity 6-month membership code. And they're also giving away a bunch of other stuff. Like Cloudhead Games limited edition secret physical item.
Yeah.
This is what it says on the list here. I have no idea.
Cloudhead with
I
their
genuinely
secret
don't even
things.
know what it is.
Cloudhead's got the secrets. We don't have the answers to their secrets. We just know that they committed to a secret.
Do you think it could possibly be like a gun? No, they probably
It
would
is
send you a gun.
America. They probably could actually just mail a gun to you. An airsoft gun. An airsoft.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, they are Canadian, but who knows? If you
True.
win it, let us know what it is. Tweet at Outrun Digital on Twitter to let us know what that is. But first place is getting a lot of things, like 3 6-month Viveport Infinity membership codes, an Oculus Quest 64 gig, Oculus Quest 2, Antlion mod mic, a bunch of Nexus Link kits, a Nexus Link hat,
Oh, you want that? That is money right there.
Space Slurpees, Pistol
Space
Whip,
Slurpees,
and
yeah,
a
yeah.
Cloudheads swag bag. Second place is still getting a lot of cool stuff. Membership codes, microphones, stuff from Nexus Link, Space Slurpees, Pistol Whip,
Ooh, Artie
and
with the
Cloudhead.
shot.
Oh, we're in.
Yes,
We
we
got
are.
things to do.
Ooh, man, I thought he was going to miss that one. Bounce right in, though. That Common Boy, assisted by Artie. Artie getting to the disc first off the joust, but the joust advantage is going over to Buena Park, though. Wow, I just realized that
Yeah,
the Buena Park logos, like they don't have
orange team.
they don't have the background loaded in. We got to get Pesky to fix the background there. He's got to turn it back on because it's making it impossible to read. Oh, but it's all
Cameraman
right.
Pesky is on it.
Yeah.
And this is these players just wanted to go. They don't even wait for the casters. They don't even care what they're gonna win. As I'm reading it out, they're just like, let's get into the action.
Well, in all fairness, I did ask them to do that. I was like, you just guys go. I'll watch the feed and I'll know when the cameraman's ready to rock and roll, and we'll just we'll fill accordingly. Oh, William Fluxberg passing it just in time, getting that layup off of Sapphire. Nicely done. Keeping the game tied 2-2. This is the match we came for today, and our backgrounds are rocking and rolling. I like it. I spent so much time making those things look pretty. I'm proud of them, so wanted to see them loaded up. Oh, man.
Yeah, look good.
We're loaded up in the tubes. I wonder if we can get a look at the launch tactics of these guys. Yeah, they hitting it pretty fast. Let's see how they walk it in. Artemis holding on to the disc, hanging out in midfield, trying to see if he can lure somebody out of position. They're not falling for it. They're playing a little bit more defensive over on the Buena Park side as he slowly creeps up from island to island and gets it down to Passman with his legs in the ground, and the shot from Common Boy from the backside. They didn't even see it coming. He hid like 90% of his body in the ground.
Yeah, his legs were just clipping through the floor, just chilling down there at the bottom. That was great positioning by the Common Boy right there to get that pickup. And now we're gonna see Buena Park on their joust advantage. This is actually gonna be, it looks like, a back and forth game, and it is best 3 out of 5. So we're gonna get a lot of action here. I don't think there's going to be a blowout. There might be, but it doesn't look like it'll be as one-sided as the last series.
The Kitty Pop said there's a Quest charging dock?
I haven't even heard that this exists.
I didn't either, but I want one now. All right,
Oh, it's
Chronic.
a Quest
Chronic going for the
charging
pass.
dock.
Ooh, that's a
Surprise,
sad
not a
miss on the
Quest.
pass. That's going to give that Common Boy a chance to knock it downfield. He just goes for the clear, though, so that they can stack up and get down to. They're kind of like I said, pass to somebody who will be there eventually, but he's chasing it down thanks to that bounce. Now the disc is just free to anybody as he gets knocked out, and they go for the clear, and they get it. They stack up. Does not work for them. Pasco gets the stack up boost, and then actually gives them recovery as Common Boy goes for the mail slot shot. Doesn't quite get it. Kind of cuts it a little bit to the right. Artie's on the recovery, though, and everybody's in place. Everybody's knocked out on the goal. It only lasts for a couple seconds, so it's a little bit early on that knockout. But here comes the drop shot. No, he passes to. Oh no, he gets shot. He gets bonked in the
There's no
head.
one there.
Mid in the backswing, he gets bonked in the head, which makes you let go of the disc, and it just goes flying whatever direction it was going. Nice save, though, coming for Buena Park, but they didn't quite get that clear, but doesn't matter. They get there quick enough. William Fluxberg with the long clear. Oh, man, stack and boost coming in from Pasco, recovering the disc, but, ooh, cannot clear it back. I'd say there's some nerves going on here. It is double elimination. Whoever gets eliminated here is not going to get a chance at second place. I say second place because Pride. Come on, no one's going to beat them.
Yeah, they're down here in the losers bracket. No more L's can be taken. You got to win this best 3 out of 5 series. There's going to be a lot of back and forth here as we're back in the Buena Park side of the map. That's not going to quite go off of the backboard. Oh, just barely out of position. One of those Pasco players to get the disc and just get that 2 quick points. As this is probably going to be a clear here by Chronic, I think that is. No, not quite actually. Walker gets a steal and beautiful pass up to the common boy. This should be a 2-point shot. Real easy. That close quarter shot, hard to block. Pasco going up 6-2. We got word from Cutie Pop. Just a correction. It is a quest charging dock, not a quest in that prize list. You know, that actually makes sense. You know, we've gone to a lot
because they've already got quests.
Yeah, Pooners and I have gone to a lot of VR esports events, and generally the prize is the thing that you use to practice for the event, which doesn't make a lot of sense. So I have just like a sealed Rift CV1 like still in my room.
I gave away all my CV1s.
Yeah, oh yeah, me too. I've given some away.
I've given away all of them. I was like, just take up space.
Yeah, a little more useful to give them a charging dock than the headset that they're literally playing on right now. So just a correction there for the prize pool.
All right, here comes the drop shot. Should be easy. Oh, he went for the backboard shot.
Ooh.
Chronic, all he had to do was fire it in direct. He didn't have to go backboard. The likelihood of them stop it, action versus reaction, you throw it hard enough from that angle, likelihood's low. But, already going for the long shot. Bounce, nope, doesn't get the one he wants, but it doesn't matter. They're ready to rock and roll and toss it in. Common Boy with the kind of casual backhand toss in. A little underhanded.
Hey, we're getting Poonanners. Our producer is giving us yet another correction. It's the giveaway is the quest charging dock. The players get a quest 2 that they can give away to their homies. Because that's what we do when we get headsets. Or if you're me, just put them in a box in your room for
Yeah, that's right. You know, that's why it's a good idea to follow me or Nikki on Twitter, because whenever we're giving away our equipment, that's where we do it. We go on Twitter. It's like, who wants it? And the first one to reply is the one who usually gets it. Oh.
That's true. I have seen Poonanners do this.
Yeah. And it's literally the first person who replies. I got one that had 4 CV1s to give away, and a guy said, I'll take 3 of them. And I was like, here you go. Put them in a box and ship them to him. It's the first person to hit me up on Twitter after I asked for it. And then another guy asked for it. He was all the way like in Ireland. I don't know. It was like a real pain to try to ship it to him. He was somewhere overseas, but I got it to him.
I see. I'm not as generous as Poonanners. I usually carry it around in a box on the street, and the first person to tell me a funny joke gets it. So, I mean, if you ever just manage to find me wandering about the streets and I'm carrying around a headset, that's the time to tell me a funny joke.
My wife's got a bit of a thing with Amazon, so there's so much stuff in my house and I'm like desperate to get rid of it. It's like, you're doing me a favor by taking it. I'm actually planning on moving my entire studio to the theater that I don't use anymore, and there's like 2 big leather couches in there that I need to get rid of at some point. And I'm like, if you're willing to carry them downstairs, you can have them.
Oh, see, you know, if I was moving away and I was going to live in Texas, I could use some leather couches. I personally just have lots of random things I've stolen from Oculus Connects. I have a ton of those pronoun
and E3s.
Pins. I take. Yeah, I take. If they're pins, I take them. I don't know what. I have a bunch of she/her pins. My pronouns are he, him. What am I going to do with these? I give them to my friends.
Nice bounce shot from Artie from downtown, getting it in there, running that score up. Buena Park. Not quite warmed up just yet, I think. I had money on Buena Park stepping it up a little bit harder for this one, and I'm not quite seeing what I was expecting. I mean, granted, they got their full team. Common Boy, Walker King, Artie leading the charge, so they're pretty tough to fight. But, man, the speed coming in from Artie as these guys duck down the right tunnel. Oh, intercepted by Walker King, but Walker King doesn't get the clear. Will they get there quick enough to keep it going? I don't think so. That stack and boost has got everybody on the right side of the field. And Sapphire's all by himself. Just toss it in hard. Oh, gets the bounce instead of actually getting it in. I was like, when you have a player in the goal like that, do yourself one pump fake and then aim it right at their chest.
Oh, yeah. That'll be hard to dodge.
Yeah.
Or hard to block with your head. Or hard to grab with your hands.
Sapphire's a her. My bad. Oh, man. So we got Sapphire working the goal. She's looking for any way to stop this threat coming in. Her only job is to stop a three-pointer from stop a goal from being a three-pointer. So mission accomplished. She gets knocked
that
out.
2-pointer. It's too hard to block. You're gonna get stunned. Everyone's rushing you up in your face, and Pasco's gonna be out. This is a really close match right at the start, and then it looks like Pasco just warmed up, and this might be a mercy rule game as Pasco is up a lot of points.
Oh
13.
man, they're just doing that boost right out of the dock as we saw that being played against our boys over at Concord as well, and we're not seeing a counter to that coming from Buena Park. Not a lot of people boosting out of the launch tubes. They're actually just taking the launcher. Granted, it's clear that Pasco is not as effective at that tactic as El Pride, but they're at least doing it, and that does make them very dangerous. That's any video game, any competitive video game, that the meta evolves very quickly, and if you're not on top of what the current meta is, whoever gets there first or invents even more new meta before you do, they have an unfair advantage until you catch up. Yeah!
It just forces these players to play faster and faster. But Buena Park getting another one on the board.
Look who did it though. He got his hand on it. He got his hand on it as it went in, or it bounced off his head, one of the two. And so it actually it didn't give Chronic, who was making the shot, it didn't give him the shot. It gave it to Artie as an own goal. But it was Chronic.
That was a point I feel like Pasco can afford to give up because they're still up by 11.
All right, Common Boy going right in with the support from Artie, though. They're inching up real close to that mercy rule, but Buena Park getting some points on the board. They just need to get a handle on what their counter strategy is going to be. You know, you don't want to completely change how you're used to playing because that is how you lose. But you do want to take, oh, look, they're stacked up inside the boost tunnel. They're actually re-grab boosting themselves. They're not taking the actual boost ring, so that's very smart. They were ready to get going. I'm sure that they actually knew how to do that before. Maybe we didn't see it before, but still, they got the speed that they needed. As you can see them getting ready in that launch tube. We got a clear visual on them doing that, so that's good, but it doesn't matter. Pasco has control as they stack and boost down to the goal. They need to put pressure on Artie, force Artie to throw it outside the bubble so he'll miss. Oh, Artie.
Just going around the back. Slam dunk for 2 points as the pressure on Artie kept their cool and floated that one right in from the back.
Like all the pressure that Buena Park was bringing, Artemis was not flummoxed, not stunned, not frazzled, none of that. He just said, he's like, nope, I'm just going to move this way and dunk. Here we go.
Yeah, that's 15 points. So Pasco looking at maybe a 3-pointer or a 2-pointer to activate this mercy rule and save themselves a little bit of stamina going into rounds 2, 3, and maybe even 4, 5. Buena Park not going to let them. It's going to be a long road back for 2.5 minutes, but, you know,
I've seen crazier stuff happen.
Yeah, we have 5 3-pointers, and we're in.
Man,
it's a tie.
Artemis just quick on those re-grab boosts, which gets him down to where he needs to be to save the day for his whole team. And Common Boy and Walker King have been trained a lot on how to do the same since the preseason. Oh, and a steal coming in from Common Boy. Goes for a backboard shot, does not nail it. Sails right over Sapphire's head. She's not able to get her hands on it. That's where you want to jump for it. Doesn't matter. Chronic goes for the clear. Gets intercepted by Artie. Artie's ready to go for a long shot. He's just baiting people out of position. Instead, goes for a pass to nobody.
And the pass was just a little bit too far to the right of Common Boy over there. He's going to toss it back to Artie. Can Artie get this nice shot? Oh, the
there it is.
Right there going under.
Ooh, got stunned. Nice. Sapphire's out of position. Oh, no.
Except it's not.
The thing is,
I thought that was going to be cleared out to mid, but
I did too.
What
Sapphire did was the right move, and that was to rush the disc and clear it. It just didn't work out.
Yeah, I was certain that they were going to get that one out there, but Artie just barely last second here, flinging it into the goal. And that's going to be a
they got lucky on the counter. No one got the disc. Oh no, they ended up hitting it with their head.
If they sink this in, that's it. That's mercy rule. All they got to do is walk that one in. Artie going for the dance, and that's going to be it. Mercy rule activated. Pasco up 1-0 in this best of 5 series.
Well, let's come back to cameras for a little bit and talk about what we just witnessed. Again, it's just another day of blowouts, don't you think, Stealth? Or are they going to turn it around in the next round? What's going to happen?
That one wasn't an absolute blowout. At least Buena Park managed to get a couple points on the board, but I mean, 26 points coming out. A 20-point deficit's activating the mercy rule, and in a best of Best of 5. That's only the first game though. There's tons of time to come back. You just got to win 3, and you can go up and move yourself.
Well, they were playing
to
without
losers
Pineapple,
finals.
right? Because I feel like I see Pineapple. I don't think I saw him earlier. Do see Pineapple now on the list. Also saw that lots of shots taken from Pasco, 21-7 shots taken over on Buena Park. So they had more opportunity to do it. The stuns were about the same. So they just got to get that possession time up a little bit more and take more shots, or have more opportunities to take those shots. And then that will give them more opportunity to get there. It's just slightly more aggressive, I think, is all they need.
I got to give MVP to that game on Artie. Artie's taking insane shots and often. Like, we're seeing high accuracy and high shots on goal. And, of course, scoring the game-winning shot right there. It's really, really a threat there that they need to focus on, maybe getting those stuns, stealing the disc away from Artie a little bit more as we get into the next round. See if Buena Park. Oh. I was going to say, let's see if Buena Park can recover, but wow, what is that?
The launch speed.
5 seconds?
Yes. So the launch speed for the Joust that Pasco has down, they are too finely tuned for that one. So Buena Park, I don't think, expected to win the Joust. But granted, the Joust is just the beginning. You see them hopped up in the tunnel, so they're ready for the stack and boost that they need in order to get the speed they needed. They picked the wrong tunnel. There's somebody already there, but luckily that Pineapple's clear turned into a self-pass as they go for the juke. Chronic going to try to toss it downfield, but no one is there as the stack and regrabs aren't coming in, so no one's getting there quickly, but that Common Boy was far enough back that he got to it. Does a pass over to Pineapple. Pineapple's got an opportunity to go for a shot. He's going to go for a backboard shot, going to go straight on. No one goes for a pass and a layup, and they get their shot. Chronic, the Abyss, assisted by Pineapple. Nice little layup there, tying up the game. Now, if they can keep that pressure up, right, Stills?
Yeah, that was pretty clean. A lot of passing back and forth, confusing the Pasco team a bit. 2-2. You know, this is the momentum you need. You got absolutely destroyed on the neutral Joust, but now evening it back out 2-2 to keep that momentum going. Maybe Buena Park can get a point on the board in this best of 5. Because now Artemis going to get the clean pass over to the Common Boy. Wow.
Yeah, and Common Boy's going to toss it back up too. You got to go where the player's going to be, not where they are. Oh, he tried to bait out a stun, but it didn't happen. He got the stun after he dropped his hands. There's a cooldown on you trying to protect your head, and they get there clear all the way downfield. Here comes the stack and regrab from Buena Park, who's got an open goal. All they got to do is toss it in. Oh, it goes for the backboard shot.
Oh, my God.
Pineapple showing off with the backboard shot. Wasn't even needed inside the bubble, but he did it anyway.
See, this is momentum right here. Is Buena Park now going to be up? They just need to not let Artie take 1 trillion shots on goal.
That is true. That's true.
They can get this in. They can get this dub in for this round.
Keep the pressure, though, because you know the blitz is coming in from Buena Park. Right now, we do see, not Buena Park, sorry, Pasco. Pasco's going to try to go for those blitzes as soon as they lose Joust advantage here. So the idea is to try to pay attention to that. We did see Pasco playing slightly more defensively at the beginning of this round, unexpectedly so. But I got a feeling they're going to just try to dial up the pressure to 1,000,000 once they lose Joust advantage. If they lose Joust advantage, though. We got another shot on goal. Ooh, Pineapple tossing in the three-pointer. Nice. That means Pasco is still gonna be stuck with Joust advantage, so we're not going to see them play massively aggressive here. I mean, you don't usually see like just insanely aggressive opening salvos when you have Joust advantage. They are stacked up in the tube. They're not going to use the launcher.
Yeah, no.
Oh, they did use the launcher. They did. 5
entire points. Artie's now out the ball. Everyone here kind of piled up in the midfield except for that one Buena Park player out there chilling at the goal. As Artie kind of can just float this one towards the shield. Chronic trying to stop the juke around right there. Yeah. Pass over to Common Boy, and that's 2 points.
They just slow walked it in. But it was very interesting to actually watch as they were approaching. I think it was Artie had the disc, and as he was pulling in, he was letting his teammates stun anybody who was in his way. He just slowly works his way forward and lets his teammates basically knock out every opposition between him and the goal, which is where you need to have people putting pressure, not hanging back, waiting for him to come to you. Action beats reaction. Granted, if you try to do that and the person's ready for you, then they juke out of the way and they get you as well. So you got to get really good at your juke game. Get up close, juke around. One of my favorite things to do is try to rush a player and just hold onto the leg for dear life. You got enough space, they can't reach your head if you're holding onto the leg, and then you really got them tied up. They got to get rid of it. Nice layup. Does it happen?
Pass and shot here.
He was going for a pass shot.
Quite a clean pass.
Yeah, it didn't connect, and they go for the clear, but the clear doesn't connect, but it's right back in the hands of Common Boy. Common Boy's going to clean that clear right up. Looking for a stack and boost, coming in from Buena Park with a nice stack and boost, but he doesn't get to the disc where he wants to, and stack and boost comes in from Artie. Artie gets to the disc first, and it's stripped away from Pineapple, and it's free.
It just absolutely ripped it out of the hand right there. Is Common Boy getting it passed back. It's like a clear to midfield. That's going to be a clean clear. Is that going to accidentally bounce in?
Yeah, no, it's going to bounce off the back wall, though. But it's a great clear. He was able to knock him out before he got to it. He wasn't able to out-boost him. That's what you want to do there is you want to stack up with your team and boost your guy faster than the other team so you got a free open goal. And they weren't able to pull it off, but now it's 3v1 on the other side of the goal. They're trying to get into position. They need to get the disc. They need to knock him out, make sure they can't touch it. Doesn't matter. Artie's got a free shot, and he takes it. Yeah.
2 points right there. That's not going to quite tie it up on the Pasco side, but Buena Park still up 1 point. Hopefully they don't lose this momentum because this is what they need to get the dub. They're not absolutely getting blown out this time, so maybe they can get a point in this best of 5, especially on their joust advantage. Maybe they can
for real, man.
bend the gap.
Yeah. You see if they take advantage of their joust advantage. Now they have it again. We didn't end up seeing the blitz. I thought I was going to see some from Pasco once they lost joust advantage. Did not happen at all, but instead they're sort of walking it in, going for the knockout. Pineapple gets knocked out himself as, who was that? Common Boy actually was floating to the disc just a teensy bit faster as they go for the easy down shot. No, stolen away, but it doesn't matter.
Right
nice scrum over inside the bubble, but saved. That is amazing.
Yeah, there's so much close quarters action right there. I was almost certain that was going to be 2 points. As that was kind of just a pass to Sapphire there.
Sapphire with the save on that one too. Yeah. Sapphire was there, ready, got her hands on the disc, but wasn't able to get the clear that we needed as they go to keep it. Another shot on goal. It technically counts anytime they throw the disc and it crosses that bubble barrier. That's where the system thinks it's a shot on goal. And then if you touch the disc, the opposing team does after it's crossed the bubble, then it's considered a save. That's how simple the coding is. Man,
yeah, the bubble's a lot bigger than the goal, I gotta say.
Yeah. But I mean, it's in 3 dimensions. It can be hard to tell if it's a shot on goal, so that's how they tell.
Yeah, that's true. And we get the clear here from the Common Boy. Is that we got the pass to Artie. Is Artie going to be able to send this one down the tunnel? As Pasco is still behind as we approach about the halfway point of the game. That's not the cleanest pass, but it looks like actually on the orange team, that's Chronic there.
Chronic with the clear. Pineapple had it, but
oh my god,
he got blindsided.
Stole.
Yeah, he got blindsided. Didn't see. Head on a swivel in this game. You got to look to see where everybody is, and they can be everywhere. It's not just left and right. It's up and down. You actually got to really count on your teammates to let you know because they have a better view of what's happening, and they can tell you that someone's on top of you. So we used to say back in the day, lasagna. And here goes for the long shot. And recovery from Sapphire. Sapphire goes for a panic clear. Doesn't quite get what they need. Gets right back in the hands of Artemis. Artemis is ready for a shot. Just getting the rest of his teammates to line up as he passes it to Chronic. Common Boy. Common Boy is going to get this shot right here. No, Common Boy misses. Did not see that coming as they go for a ramp clear. I do not think it's going to work. No, it can be very ugly to get that ramp clear to work right.
Artie's going to get another chance here to give Common Boy the shot, and that's going to be 2 points right there.
Yep, they've lost the momentum. They've lost the momentum. All they got to do is get charged up. Whatever song they got to listen to get hype. I don't know what the kids are into these days, but they got to get up there. They got to get that energy rocking and rolling. I don't see them bouncing inside the launch tube right here. Normally I see them bouncing. They were all excited and ready. And we see the blitz coming in from Pasco. Does not work out for them. They're all on the wrong side. Well, nope, they left a man behind, but it doesn't matter. Get that shot on goal. Oh, before the stack and clear actually gets him on the other side. I mean, the stack and boost gets him on the other side. And here comes a ramp clear. No, they keep it in play, but doesn't have anybody to pass it to. Avoid the stun. Passing to teammates. Retain possession. Can they go for the three-pointer? They pass it to nobody. And here comes Artie with the clear. Man.
Beautiful clear right there. Is that actually no?
No, I thought that was a shot on goal too, but depth perception is very difficult in 2 dimensions from the camera's point of view. Everything looks like a great shot on goal. Man, alive.
Was going over
Come
there.
on, Sapphire.
Was there to receive it.
They got this shot.
Probably
going to
be
pressure.
A two-pointer?
Oh, man.
No.
So the goalie was pulled up forward. I mean, their midfielder, goalie, defender. She was pulled up forward. She had the shot. She passed it to them. They just whenever you're passing around the goal and you have a bunch of people stacked in goal, either you send one guy in there to knock him out, or you just keep flinging the disc at the goal as fast as you can. Take as many shots on goal as you can, and one of them will go in. Inside that bubble, even with 4 people in the goal, it's really hard to stop. Oh, Pineapple missed an opportunity to snatch it. Oh,
this is going to be back onto the orange side, and it looks like Artie might have a pretty clean shot on the goal.
Yeah, here comes Chronic with the
Buena
shot.
Park has rotated back.
Not Chronic, I mean Common Boy. I keep getting Chronic and Common Boy mixed up. It's those C's, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're
Yeah.
both using...
Both using
I
what?
was going to say they're both 99. That was my camera being blurry. Common Boy's not even close to 99. He's 13. They look like the same numbers, but I got a little bit right over here.
So Pasco not going for the blitz this time around because it didn't work out earlier, but they're playing slightly more defensively, but putting the pressure on Chronic, not knowing where he's going to pass it, goes for the middle and misses. Pineapple just barely misses his hand. You want to hold that grip button down and just flail your hand and hope it works. Oh, they're not stacked up either.
Right here. Can we get the clear, or are we going to see a stun here? You know, Sapphire, she survives getting punched in the face.
Sapphire was doing a very typical thing that you learn very early on in the game, and that is if you're going to go for the disc and you know they're coming for you, you want to make sure you're heading towards at least some kind of collision you could grab onto. A very common one is go to the ceiling or go to the floor, and then what you do is right as they're coming at you, you fling yourself in the Z-axis, the opposite direction. And the player will usually have trouble correcting. That will give you a few seconds to figure out where you're going to toss it. Oh, man. They better recover real quick.
Clipped off the shield.
Yeah.
Are we going to see a shot from the Common Boy? It looks like Walker
gets knocked out in the middle of that shot. He knocked him out in the middle of his backswing. They got a clean one there off the backboard. No, he went straight in. I thought he was aiming for the backboard.
And that one sunk right in. Now Pasco's got a 6-point lead. They were down earlier.
You think they're going to go back to
7-4 or something?
Do you think they'll go back for a blitz on this one since it was a little bit slow played? Are they going to feel a little bit froggy on this one, or are they going to just play defensive again? Oh, they're not even using. Yeah, they're not even using the boost. They're just chilling.
They're waiting to get it on their side of the field. Now Artie can get the clear, being patient instead of going for the blitz. I like seeing the blitz because I like seeing the blurry little dots here on the bottom right just fling past on the mini map from one side of the field to the other.
I like it just because I like high risk, high reward mechanics in any game. It's my favorite stuff. Like, I'm the guy who plays as Jigglypuff all the time in Smash Brothers. High risk, high reward.
Oh yeah, you try to hit the sing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, the sleep moves. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, if I miss, I'm dead.
Yeah, you hit it and it's hilarious.
Yes, it is really, especially if they're all fighting each other, doing 4-man matches, and they're all like too busy concentrating on each other, and you're just like bloop bloop bloop. All right, here we go. Bap with his own bloop, and he gets it in.
That's just a clean backboard shot right there. Buena Park still has a chance. They hit 2 2-pointers, and that's going to tie up the game. They have to do that in 50 seconds, though, and this is Pasco's joust advantage. Pasco, I think, realistically, is probably going to take it from here as long as they just need to not mess up, right? They don't necessarily have to score. They have to not mess up.
Yeah, man. They got to figure out how they can get themselves in there. Just get themselves one clean shot. But doesn't matter. Sapphire with the save. Sapphire just really earning her stripes on this one with those defensive clears. Took her a while to warm up, but once she got a handle on it, they got a stack and boost, but doesn't matter. It's not working out. Stack up, guys. Stack up.
Oh, every second this disc stays on the orange side of the field is a second Buena Park does not have to.
And no one's in goal. They got a 3-point easy. Oh, and he misses it. Sapphire's probably going to back up.
Pasco at this point scores. That's going to be it sealed up. Buena Park just has to throw it across the field, see if they can hit a shot, and then see if they can steal it and land another shot within these last couple seconds. But it doesn't look like that's what's going to happen, as Pasco going to be able to take yet another one. They're going to be up 2-0 in this best of 5. That means they're one game away from moving to losers finals and potentially getting to fight El Pride in the winners
Look
bracket.
at those stuns coming in from Pasco, really knocking heads together. Let's come back to cameras for a little bit and talk about what we saw while we get ready for them to set up for their next match, which should be coming up very, very soon. Pasco having like at least 3 minutes more of possession, lots more shots taken, just like last time. That Common Boy doing a lot of the heavy lifting this time around. Already really sharing the disc with Common Boy this time.
Yeah, we saw quite a few layups that last game. Pasco started a bit slow. You know, they were losing there at the beginning, But after they stole the momentum, that was pretty much it. There's not a lot going on after the 7-point mark on the orange side. So we'll see if they could just shut this one out 3-0 and move on to losers finals, or if we can see a comeback.
Maybe. So Buena Park did not do great in the first round. They did way better for the second round. If they follow that trajectory, it's possible that come third round we do see something different. And I think that we might. I mean, Sapphire is clearly getting much better at their defensive play, and they were getting a little more froggy. They're playing further forward out of that goal, and their clears were getting better. At first, they were not clearing very well at all, and now they're getting these nice straight shots. So we'll see what happens, man. I do know the Joust, though. The Joust is 100% going to go to Pasco. They've just been too fast. Watch that bottom right. Oh, I think the bottom right HUD isn't even going to display this time. So just to see who gets there first, and yeah, 100%.
They're just there. Yeah. They're just there. They're a blur on my screen like Sanic, just coming out, a blue blur, smacking the disc over to the orange side of the field. Is Buena Park.
Sapphire had it. Sapphire went for a ramp clear, and it just got let go a little bit too early. Ended up bouncing off of a collision and couldn't get out. But man, that'd have been a great clear after that amazing blitz that came in from the Joust. Sapphire just snatches and says, "Get that out of my house." It did not work out, though, and they've got all the pressure. No one's on goal right now. We got one person on goal, thankfully, but they got to keep that pressure going on. Sapphire's got to count that her teammate that's on goal has got it, and she's got to put the pressure on the rest of the team. They got to go after the guy with the disc or where they're going to toss it to. Nice catch. Oh, no, Sapphire gets it stolen right back from Common Boy. Yeah, whenever you grab that disc, here's the thing, is that the other person, all they have to do is just keep clicking their grab button. They can snatch it back from you. So when you grab that disc, if you didn't knock them down, you want to whip it. A very common move that people will do, especially in the pro leagues, is sometimes they won't even just grab it. They'll do a slap. So if you you basically swing your arm at the disc and just tap the grip button, just tap it as you're doing it, you can slap the living crap out of it. Slap it right out of his hand.
Got some word from the producers. Guys in the chat, you should see a link there to a Survey Monkey survey. You guys are going to want to check that out, because we want to know who you guys think are the all-stars of this match and the matches in general.
Well, they're planning on having an all-stars game,
right there. Link to the chat.
Well, they're planning on having an all-stars game.
We're going to have an exhibition match.
Yeah, they want to do an all-stars game, so they're like, who do you want on those teams? And we'll try to like evenly distribute them, give them a chance to figure out how their teammates play, and then we could see like a really close game.
If I had to pick right now, Artemis and Sapphire right now, I might have to write
Pine Bapple too. Pine Bapple has always been a great delivery. Well, actually, everybody on these teams are really good. But the thing is that they can't really compete with the likes of the people on El Pride. But you put any member of El Pride on any team, then that team is basically going to win. So you can only really take like 2 people off of El Pride. So for
you guys
my
are
money,
going to want to go over.
Huh?
I was going to say, you guys head over to Survey Monkey and cast your vote. You don't even have to vote for anyone that me and Poonanders are voting for. You can vote for absolutely anyone you want and get them into the All-Star match. Just playing hot. Do you want to see a bunch of people play hot? Do you want to see someone maybe redeem themselves?
I want to see a 4v4. I mean, because since there's only 3 headsets to a high school, but All-Stars match, all bets are off, right? So you could do a 4v4 match. So you get 2 guys from El Pride, and pretty much Buena Park and Pasco, I think, would actually do it. The guys that we're currently watching right now. In a 4v4 match, that would actually be pretty interesting. Probably mix it up a little bit. Artie and Common Boy and Walker King all on the same team is too much.
I think they're going to do some balancing so that we don't see. Oh my God!
Yes,
Chronic. Is that a shot that? Wow, Chronic.
Seeking the long backboard shot. That's what I wanted to see.
A little bit of range on that one. 20 meters. That's pretty clean. You'd love to see it.
Yeah, with that backboard shot. So now that Pasco's got Joust advantage, they don't really have an opportunity really to blitz. We are going to see them trying to do a little bit of boosting to the other side. Nope, they're going to hang out midfield and just walk it in. Take their time. This is an approach that Artie has done a lot. I would just hold on to Artie's foot and just not give up. Don't try to knock him out. Just if you tie him up, then that means it's like actually put your worst player on Artie. That's what I would do. It's like that way Artie's not a thing.
Quite work. Well, yeah, Chronic just attaching to Artie there was absolutely hilarious. Went for the block, didn't work, but I got to respect the attempt there. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, but Common Boy's also been getting a ton of the shots too, so you can't just focus on Artie completely. You got to have somebody tying up Common Boy. But then again, if you play man-on coverage, considering that Pasco, I think just player to player, they've got them outgunned. And so if you try to play man-on coverage, you're probably still not going to win. Instead, you just got to get aggressive and allow Chronic to get those long shots, Pine Bapple to get those aggressive in-your-face shots as well. These guys have got good shooting game. You just got to get the disc to them. Sapphire's got great defense and great clearing. Sapphire's just got to get a little bit better with that clearing so that to give Pine Bapple and Chronic more attempts to get these crazy shots that they get.
Okay, we're closing the gap here a little bit though with that 2-pointer. Now Pasco's only up by 4 points. I think Buena Park's getting their momentum back, and it is possible that they force a game 4 here because Pasco is already up 2, and just one more will put them into losers final.
They're fighting it out on the island. Run that
the
clock
power
down.
right here of having a full team of 3. I think that's a
double
really
knockout
useful strategy.
And now he's got protection. That's another thing, too, that people forget about in Echo Arena, that if you get knocked out, you're only knocked out for a second or two.
Oh, my God.
But then you're invincible.
That dinger right there.
Yeah, that dinger's got to hurt. Here comes the goal, though. They got an easy shot here. Yeah, they knocked out Pine Bapple. There was no way. Once they set up like that, you see them come in, it's almost like watching sharks. I've seen enough of these that you just set up in such a way, especially if they're coming in slow and calm. You're like, yeah, you're not going to stop that. Not unless you have a really angry, aggressive player on your team that's going to just pressure the crap out of them.
Yeah, that there's just no way to really block that one. I mean, that 3-pointer would have been insane. Oh, whoa, Pasco.
Yeah, Pasco went for the blitz. Yeah, they were hot for it, but it doesn't matter. They were ready. The disc gets shot. Oh, no, bad pass coming in from Chronic over to Bat, but doesn't matter. Sapphire with a cleared recovery, giving her team a chance to stack and boost over, but they're fighting it out in the midfield. They have a chance catching up, and it gets cleared by Artemis, who just tosses it right to the midfield. Pine Bapple get his hands on it, looking for an opportunity. Doesn't want to clear it, wants to retain possession, passes it over to Sapphire. Sapphire not able to get to it. Chronic setting up for a shot. He misses it, and Walker's going to grab it and go for the clear.
See, now this is why Pasco has such a high possession rate over Buena Park. They really got to be communicating and making sure that they communicate who's going to not only get the disc, but also who's going to be in position to take that shot, because they both just kind of missed it.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the things that you learn when you play Echo a lot and really work with some of the pro teams that are at the top, or any coaches you get your hands on. If you want to be a coach, head on to hsvrleague.com and apply. But yeah, this is something your coaches will teach you, is having places that you're just expected to be. So your teammate doesn't even have to know, just muscle memory knows. I'm going to throw the disc over here because that's where you're going to be. Chronic looking for an opportunity to shoot. He's about to get rushed. Goes to toss it in. Oh, that was actually a great shot, but it just wasn't going to work out as it gets stopped. And the clear, and here comes the stack. Looking for the stack in the bottom right map. I'm not seeing a stack of boosts. There it is, coming in. They got a free shot.
That's got to be a 3-pointer.
No,
not quite. Maybe a 2-pointer.
Yep, already missed the shot.
I was saying earlier, already taking not only a lot of shots on goal, but a lot of accurate shots. And that's Pasco not only has a lot of possession, but a lot of shots on goal. And they're already up 8 points. 20 is what they need to activate the mercy rule. But there wasn't one last round. Buena Park's warming up. They're fighting back. We're actually seeing the disc on the Pasco side of the field, like right now. And we might see a clean pass and then
come on, that was so good.
Shot.
That was so good. Oh, you're killing me. You're gonna get another chance to go for that 3 and another ding, but they're getting multiple shots on goal. That means they gotta get it in. Just get one more shot. The pressure's got to be getting to Pasco. Just give me another shot on goal. Even if it's ugly, you want to keep the pressure on so Pasco's constantly on the defensive. If a team is on the defensive, they can't be offensive. But it doesn't matter. They get the clear. Shot to the other side. Here comes the stack and boost. I'm watching the bottom right. It's not going to happen for them as Pine Bapple gets there first and tries to go for the clear before he gets rushed. Tosses it to a teammate instead. They are still holding it on their side as they aim for that left tunnel, but don't quite get what they need. They're going to get there first. Pine Bapple's going to get there to his teammates, let him know someone's on him. He goes for the 3-pointer. Yes! Pine Bapple just knocking it in for 3 points. I put $20 on Buena Park, so I'm just excited to just try to see if they can hold out.
From the high to low shot right there, that was a nice, clean 3-pointer. I was going to put him back on the board. They need a 2-pointer and a 3-pointer. And the next 4 minutes to tie this up, that's realistic, I feel like. That's not literally impossible. They can get this one done.
Yeah, in 4 minutes they got the time, but they got to keep the pressure on, and they got to be. This is the worst thing you can do whenever you're playing this game, is not have yourself bouncing between these islands or something to grab onto, and instead just have yourself floating out in the empty of space. Nice pass. Sapphire's got it. Sapphire goes for a clear.
Beautiful. And she gets it well within the Pasco goal, but literally all 3 players in the bubble.
Stacked up. We got a lot of pressure on them. They got knocked out, but they need to stack up on each other too. It looks like Buena Park gets 1 stack, but they're in the wrong place. Didn't realize it was up in the corner. Bapple's going to buy some time as he ditches it to the other side of the midfield. Pine Bapple's going to in position for a pass. Pine Bapple goes for the long shot. Man, I really thought it was going to do that. Pine Bapple really sinking the long shots for a while, but that pressure can really get to you as they're all stacked up and just kind of interwoven between the other teammates. Then you put pressure on them, then do the stack and boost they're going to need to do, because I got a pretty good feeling Pasco's going to get this clear. Yeah, Pasco gets that clear. No, Pine Bapple with the save. Did you see that snipe? He was in position, but he's too stressed out. He can't make his long shots. Calm and clear, buddy. Calm and clear. You can do it. As it gets popped inside the bubble.
Pass.
Oh, the fighting it out, and they can't make it happen. But there's more shots on goal, and that's what we wanted to see coming in for Buena Park. It's exactly what they need if they want to hold on for these next 2 minutes. Pine Bapple's going to juke out on the floor. Tosses it up to Chronic. Chronic looking at Sapphire. No, Chronic actually went for the shot. I mean, Sapphire was knocked out, so it wasn't going to work out. That little fake out.
Clear.
Yep, and the clear.
Common Boy right there getting it clear on out. Artemis going to get the 3-pointer. There's just no way. Artie doesn't miss these.
Except for when he does.
I've seen it time and time again this series. Artie taking those 3-point shots off the clear.
Yeah.
Buena Park just couldn't rotate back in time. Artie going to be sinking that one straight in. Now Pasco's up 8 points. 8 points in 2.5 minutes. Buena Park, you can make it up. It's going to be a rough one. You can't let Pasco, especially Artie, get a 3-pointer.
You need to bring all the pressure, all the pain, everything that you've got inside yourself, and you need to communicate. Your teammates need to let you know how much time you got. But even though you're going pressure and you're going fast, you need to take that little extra second before you throw it to make sure that you at least get it close to the goal. Sapphire getting on the board with some points.
You see her, she wound that one up. We saw a little bit of a windmill there.
That's how you get speed on it.
Sinking it in.
I mean, granted, you really just have to flick your wrist really hard. But still, the windup always looks good.
It looked nice on camera. And,
I enjoyed it.
It got the goal. 6 points now of a deficit Buena Park has. 6 points in 2 minutes. I mean, it's feeling good. Yeah, Buena Park really seems to be a momentum-based team. They seem to get all their points at one time and lose all their points at one time.
Chronic tosses it down. He's got the 3-point shot. Oh, come on. He misses it, but he goes for the self-layup. Okay. Oh, it's Sapphire it is. The Sapphire goes for the self-layup.
Sapphire.
I thought that was Chronic that was inside the bubble there for a minute.
No, I keep saying it's doable. I said 8 points was doable. I said 6 points was doable. Now it's 4 points. I think 4 points is doable. They can at least tie it up and maybe even take the lead if they could just keep the pressure on. Pasco has 1:45 to
already going. Oh, gets stunned. Here comes the 3. Go for it, buddy.
That's it. That's it. Sapphire's hit it every time so far.
He went for a wrist flick. You don't want to do that. He just kind of went for an underhanded wrist flick, and that can be very difficult to dial in. How open the goal was, he could have just done a push. Like, you just line it up and just push your hand out and let go. Yep. And then it goes in a straight line.
Put it.
Yeah.
There was no one on you. The goal was open. You just shot put it in. No matter how slow it is, it's going in.
All right. Well, here comes the easy shot coming in for Pasco.
Oh.
Now we got 6 points in a minute 15.
What could have been 14-16 is now 12-18. You hate to see it if you're a Buena Park fan, but if you're a Pasco fan, that's a really good lead. I would be confident with this lead with 75 seconds left on the table. Good lead to have.
Yeah, it is. It's I mean, they've got a healthy lead. I mean, even in rounds they've got a healthy lead, so they don't have to worry too much. But it looks like they're about to grab themselves a 3-pointer. Pine Bapple really having trouble sinking those today. And it doesn't look like a ping issue. I don't see anybody jumping around. I don't see, like, teleportation. People going where they think someone's going to be and they're not actually there. And it looks clean. So I don't know why Pine Bapple's having trouble. It might just be stress, because this is the elimination round for sure. Whoever loses is eliminated. And I know Pasco really wants to go back against Concord now that they have all 3 people.
That would be the rematch that we want to see. See if they can get their revenge on the loser side of the bracket. See who will go up against El Pride. This clock's really winding down. 20 seconds to score 6 points.
Yeah, Artie's just going to let it run.
Artie's just going to juke. Oh no, it's free 30 right now for Common Boy with the self pass off the shield for 3 points. I've seen that a trillion times.
They just walk it in.
You just hit those.
Yeah, it's a mill
Just
slot
hit those.
shot. So that mill slot, like that's one of the first things you practice just in regular Echo Arena solos.
Yeah, that's a very easy shot to hit if there's absolutely no one in goal and no pressure being applied.
It's a small hole to aim for, but yeah, I mean it's the first thing you should practice doing. So, I mean if you it's like a free throw in basketball. If you can't do your free throws, like you shouldn't be playing.
It is pretty much the equivalent of a free throw. I feel like it's about the same distance and of the same difficulty.
Yeah.
Not that I'm good at basketball or anything. I have no idea.
I mean, it's
basketball.
a 3-point shot as opposed to a 2-pointer, but yeah. It's got the same kind of feeling. All right, well, that's the end of that match. We're going to come back to cameras. That is the end of it. They win all 3. Pasco, as you can see, three rounds, and that's it. As they all start stacking up on each other's teams. Pineapple's like, no, I was on your team the whole time.
Just really great work from Pasco there. Taking it 3. That first game was just a blowout. The second one, we saw Buena Park come back a little bit. And the third one, I mean, Sapphire was playing hot on the third one. Hit 2 goals, just missed the third one. And that's really where they fell apart. They are going to be pretty much out of the competition.
Well, they are 100% out.
Oh, yeah, we got to send them home.
For sure. And that means Pasco's going to get their rematch against Concord Carlisle. Evie, actually, look at that. It's going to be Sunday at 7 p.m. Buena Park. And, wait. Yes, that's right, because they'll probably beat Concord Carlisle. So, yeah. So, at 7 o'clock Sunday, 7 o'clock Central Time, whatever your time is, also that. That Pasco will be going against Concord Carlisle, and then the winner of that will be going up against El Pride. And if El Pride gets beaten, there will be a reset, and they'll do it again. I do not suspect that's going to happen, though. Where's your money at on that one still?
Oh, man, if I like having money, and I do like having money, I'm putting it on El Pride. But if you want to vote for the underdog, and then you got to pick the newly formed 3-stack.
Can they at least get Ryan
that is no longer a 2-stack?
Can they at least get Ryan to play left-handed or something? It'd be funny. Ryan hits us up. He's like, I am left-handed, guys.
Yeah.
Well,
no change.
Well, let's give one more shout out to Draper Hero Institute, who has made this whole thing possible. As I said, Draper Hero Institute is a nonprofit organization that provides applicable and modern resources for future entrepreneurs. Stealth has known these guys for a while. Outrun Digital is working with them in order to make this whole thing happen, to work with all these high schools and get them the headsets and the support that they need in order to make this wonderful league happen. So great for them. We also have our sponsors over at Viport, Viport.com. These guys provide this worldwide global platform where you can explore, create, and connect a wide range of VR experiences. You know, you can go and check out your Viport Infinity subscription. You can do it $12.99. You want to go month to month, $8.99. If you want to go ahead and get it a year at a time, it's $8.99 a month for that. You get access to their entire library anywhere in the world, or you can win yourself a code for 6 months subscription. There's also our sponsor, Nexus Link, at nexuslinkusa.com. These guys are provide networking alternatives that deliver supercharged internet for your gaming PCs, VR headsets, and more. If you want a plug-and-play solution that allows you to actually do AirPlay to your Quest because you have a PC VR-capable gaming PC and don't feel like using the link cable, this is the way to go. And we actually have, I think, our first-place winners are actually going to get a lot of this equipment to check it out. Again, this was brought to you by High School Heroes Esports League. Be sure to check them out if you have a high school that you want to get in on this, or if you're a teacher, you're a player, you're a coach, whatever, man. Come join us and help these people out. Stealth Shampoo, you got anything else?
Yeah, plug the High School Hero Esports League. Of course, they're always great. And I'm Nicky from Stealth Shampoo, and that's Pooh Nanners over there. And check out Live, because we also sponsor the team. Get Live for free on Steam to do mixed reality, avatars, stable first person, all that fun stuff.
That's right. Shout out to our partners. That would include Live, Fix Music, Antlion Audio, VR Esports Brazil, V-Respawn, Starcade Arcade, Cloudhead, and of course, Nexus Link and Viveport, both sponsors and partners. They're working both sides, really helping us out.
Oh, yeah. I like a lot of these people. Antlion makes some great microphones. They're really portable. You can even stick them on your Quest
Stick them with a magnet.
if you were so
It's
inclined.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was surprised at how easy it worked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's all we got for today. We will see you guys Sunday. You wanna say goodbye to everybody still?
Yeah, it's been Nick from Stealth Shampoo, and that's Poonators. Sunday at 7:30 Central is going to be the next match, and tune in to see who takes the dub.
7 Central.
7 Central.
Yeah. All
Or
right.
7, yes.